Harris joins us from the scene live now. Stephanie, what's going on right now?
Well, Terrence, we're right off of the turnpike here, right near that mile marker. We're near mile marker 102, though, at a rest stop. And driving through here, this is a sight to see. I've never seen so many semis in my entire life. Most of them are semis backed up for about 5 miles. Most of these drivers have been here all night long, stuck on the highway right after that accident happened. And this is the video from the 50-car pileup that took place yesterday. Now, right now, Ohio State Highway Patrol is still out here. They are trying to clean up this wreckage. When we pass the accident, all you see are smashed trailers all over the highway, some facing the opposite direction. As Jackie said, one lane is open, but as you can see from our video, still really hard for these vehicles to get by. Now, Terrence, driving out here, it's very dangerous still. A lot of ice on the highway, so these drivers are not going to escape dangerous conditions. Another thing to know, if you're heading out eastbound, authorities are trying to get traffic off at the Fremont exit. If you can, though, you want to try to avoid this area as much as possible. Terrence.
Stephanie, thank you for all the latest information there. We'll check back in with you all morning. Macie, Josh?
Turnpike crash right now. I want to bring you a little perspective before we get to our phone interview, simply because this is the area we're talking about, Castalia. The turnpike runs right through there. Castalia, Clyde, Avery, Milan, those exits, a big Cedar Point exit, a couple of them right there. This is the area we're talking where these semis have been backed up since yesterday afternoon in some cases, and in some cases just last night. You can see the stretch right there on our map. What's highlighted in red on the top there where it says 80, that is where we are talking about. Let's get right to one of the truck drivers, actually, who was out there in this. Mr. McEwen, let's get an update from you here this morning. What was it like out there? I mean, tell us, did you have any food? Did you have any water? We're talking 12 hours almost.
Actually, no, sir. I didn't have any food or any water, and I was planning to stop ahead, and then, you know, the whole back of it occurred. So around 3:45 p.m. yesterday, that's when it started, and recently, about 3 hours ago, just got out of it. So I was there for a long time.
Mr. McEwen, what is the situation? You said you were recently able to get out of it. Is there a slow trickle of movement? How were you able to get out of this situation? Yes,
there was a slow trickle of movement. There was just people moving very slow, and it took a while. And there were certain times when we thought it was over, but then you realize it still was going on. But there was a lot of 18-wheelers on the side, slipped over, cars crashed, just cars smashed like they were soda cans. I've never seen anything like it before, so it was.
Were there cars, though, Mr. McEwen, were there cars getting through? Were people getting through besides the semi-trucks?
People were getting through slowly after a while, but for the most part, everybody was just stuck. People had turned their cars off, saved the gas.
Mr. McEwen, thank you. What we're hearing from you, we appreciate it. We know that you're headed home now, and we are thankful for that. And thank you for your time this morning calling in to us from the road after 12 hours stuck on the turnpike there in Sandusky following that horrific accident yesterday. So thank you, and we're glad you're safe this morning.
Thank you for having me.